Where is your confidence right now? I mean, 5 straight games, 500 yards, and why Jeremy today? 5 catches, 2 touchdowns. He didn't pay the light bill over here, but go right ahead.
No, I just think my confidence in God. I mean, He's blessed me with a talent, and I think I'm just stepping into that role of being not just a leader of this football team, but a leader of God. So, I mean, definitely I'm feeling more comfortable just being out there, and more so that my teammates are a huge help. Like, Ruck, I mean, he's a great tight end, great body language, great routes. And today was his day to ball, so I'm happy for him.
Jeremy, could you comment on your evening?
Yeah, I mean, it's always fun. You know, it's good. Everybody sees the stat sheet, but I mean, we had a great week of practice. I feel like more so now than ever, we've come together as a team and just relying on everybody and every play, whether it's the offensive line, us and tight ends, just in the run game or in the pass game. And like I've always said since I've been here, you know, some days it's in the run game, some days it's in the pass game, whatever it is. Just being able to make the plays when your name's called is just like the culture here, and it was just, today was our day, I guess.
Right here at Austin Ward. Jim, when you think back to the first half of the season for you, I know, like you just said, we focus on the catches and all that. How would you felt like you played in that first half, and how are you feeling heading in after tonight?
I feel like we've been steady through it, putting our head down and working every week. Some days the game plan is different than the others, and you know, I think, like I said before, just not forcing anything and just playing free. The ball's going to come your way, so I think that the biggest step this week we took was just not worrying about anything, just doing everything we can to help the team win and relying on each other. And I think that's the biggest thing going forward is just being able to rely on each other and play after play, just knowing that whoever the play is going to go to, we know we have confidence they're going to make the play, and CJ's going to throw it to us, and I feel like we're in sync right now.
To the left, Bill.
CJ, second possession, you first play of the drive, you threw to Jackson. People in the middle, I think of 3 guys in coverage. What gives you the confidence to make that throw? And do you feel like at this point, confidence in the receivers and the protection, that the offense can do anything it wants?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, that that was kind of what we practiced. I mean, that's just kudos to a great preparation by not only me and Jackson, but our O-line, our other receivers getting open. So, I mean, when you see things like that, I just think we're hitting and we have a momentum, we're just rolling. So, that's just a confidence thing. I feel like me and him are both confident in each other. He's confident that I'm going to throw the ball to the right spot, and I'm confident he's going to make the play and do create separation in the route. So, I mean, that's kind of just that play. But, I mean, everybody does a great job. If the O-line doesn't block on that, then that doesn't happen. So, I mean, they had a great game. I only got touched, I think, like once. And so we just got to give praise to them, and then our backs are telling it. So all these things are hitting, and we just got a momentum rolling, which I think is helping.
Over here, Bill Landis at The Athletic.
CJ, Coach Day a couple of times now has remarked on how well he thinks you see the field. Just being able to attack everything, including the middle of the field. How long has that been a strength of yours, do you think, and how has that developed here over the last couple of years?
Yeah, I mean, we all do a great job. I mean, just meeting. I come in earlier in the week. I just think the preparation that we do beforehand is superb, and I think just meeting with Coach Keenan Bailey, he gets me right. Coach Corey Dennis, Coach Fitch. I mean, they're all great coaches, and they help me a lot. And just breaking down film little by little. I literally watch everything. I watch things from 2017 that other team did just to be out there and just know kind of what I'm doing. I mean, we always say if you can know what you're doing, you're not anticipating, you're playing fast. So the more you can play fast and just go out there and play ball, the better.
You were watching 17 Indiana film?
Yeah.
Right next door, Stephen Means.
There's kind of talked about with you just not riding that roller coaster, and your roller coaster's really been kind of hyperbolic these first 7 weeks. I guess, if you look back on it, how do you evaluate how these first 7 weeks have gone? How have you grown as a quarterback, and how you kind of handled some things just mentally?
Yeah, I mean, I just feel like our momentum is rolling as a team, not just me. I mean, it's not about me at all. I mean, this is the most team sport ever. So, I mean, without these guys, especially my teammates, like, I was kind of down in the dumps going into the early of the season. And my teammate just lifts me up every day. I always tell, like, Jeremy, before every drive, he tells me, just do you. That's what you got you here. So, I mean, just keep doing you. And I appreciate just being around great people. Like, we have great people in the building like Roy Hall, who come in there and they give us just straight wisdom and talk about God and talk about Jesus Christ. And those are just things that, like, help me keep going, you know what I mean? So that's a big part of I think us going like this, not only myself, but as a team, us elevating, is just the many great people that we have in our building.
Do you see where you're kind of improving every single week? Because it was at one point this year where you're going great, basically having to convince people that you're a great player. It doesn't seem like
I mean, at the end of the day, I'm focused. Well, if it ain't God, my family, or my teammates, I can really care less what people got to say. And of course, I appreciate Buckeye Nation, and they're awesome, but they are some of them are really critical. But I like that. I mean, that comes with the job. You got to know that it comes with it. So I'm blessed to even be at this university. I'm blessed to even rep Ohio State. So with all that stuff coming, I mean, I just lean on God, lean on my teammates, and lean on my family, and everything goes well, I feel.
We'll do two more, just because we'll get some more players. Joey Kaufman, Columbus Dispatch.
CJ, Trevion wasn't in the backfield with you much for that first series. He came out, he came back in. What did you think of the way he ran after that point, coming back in?
Yeah, Trey did a great job. Mine, when he came in, his number was called, and like Ruck just said, I mean, when your number's called, you're expected to make the play at this place. So that's kind of our culture, and I feel like mine did a great job when he was in. When Evan was in, he did a great job, and of course Trey, he had a great game as well. So when you have three great backs like that, and then when we get Teague back, and I feel bad for Crow, but whenever he comes back, I mean, we have great backs, so that kind of just makes our job kind of easier. And then with our O-line and tight ends blocking like the way they do, I mean, that just makes the gaps even bigger, and we just get rolling.
We'll wrap it up. One last question, Colin Gay.
CJ, you mentioned we've talked about confidence over and over, and I'm curious, is that something that you thought would carry over from the off week, especially with the performances that you had against Rutgers, against Maryland? I mean, were you confident that those same numbers would come up even after the week off?
I mean, no, I come in with a clean slate. I mean, whatever happened in the previous week, you have to throw it away because you bank on that. Then I mean, I feel like you're just putting yourself and you're just riding the roller coaster. So I mean, I try to do my best to just focus one game, 1 week at a time, and watch the film and just really hone on that film whenever I'm watching. So I mean, yeah, I mean, of course you build a rhythm, you build a momentum, and I feel like our coaches, Coach Day did a great job this week. We had some hard practices like in our bar week. It wasn't like just go home and relax. It was like, okay, Tuesday and Wednesday we're gonna pound and we're really gonna try to keep our momentum, which I think was really smart. So I just think our team, we have a great mindset of just letting stuff go, like even if it's good or bad. And me and Ruck were actually talking about that on the field. Like just trying to stay positive, you know, like the play where I scrambled and hit him. I was like, damn, I wanted that one, but Ruck was like, to stay positive, we'll get it the next time, and then you see we scored the next play. So just being around positive people, and that just kind of keeps momentum and rhythm going.